こんにちは minasan. It's Héctor here. I have to say, last week's recovery day really paid off. This week, I've been bursting with motivation. Taking a day to care for myself was definitely the right call. So today, I'm finally doing something I've been putting off for far way too long. Working on my personal illustration brand. It's been a dream of mine for years, but it always felt a bit too overwhelming. So today, I'm just taking the first steps, slowly but intentionally. This week, I also started a new sketchbook. Yep, a fresh new one. But this time, I gave myself a challenge. One sketch per day until I feel it. So far, I've been sticking to it every single day. Today's page is for a new idea I had, a melon soda illustration. I'm not sure why it came to me. Maybe because the weather's getting warmer and a cold, fizzy drink just sounds right. Also, if you know me, you know how much I love Japanese aesthetics. They always sneak into my art. So I grabbed my iPad and got to work. It's been a while since I felt truly inspired to draw, so it took me a minute to get into the rhythm and reconnect with my brushes. But after a bit of warming up, the illustration started to come together beautifully. I've always gravitated towards simple, two-tone, slightly retro designs, and this one was no exception. I usually sketch digitally, then move everything into illustration to clean it up and play with the layout until I'm happy. And something I always do is mockups. I don't know if it's just me, but I can feel a design is complete until I see it on an actual product or with some texture. Seeing it flat on the screen never feels finished to me. And honestly, I ended up really proud of how it turned out. It gave me a spark of energy, so I grabbed my notebook and laptop and started doing some research. I looked into platforms I could use to build my store, and even bookmarked a few themes. I also looked into the legal side of things in Spain, and manufacturers, in case I want to outsource my production instead of printing everything myself. Not exactly the fun part, but definitely important. I even revisited old folders to look through my past designs, deciding what could work, what needs tweaking, and what could be turned into print or stickers. Honestly, I forget how much I have already created until I go back and see it all. Overall, today was such a good step forward. Launching a shop feels scary, but also exciting. I want the store to feel like a tiny piece of joy, handmade, thoughtful, and soft. And I truly want this to be the year I launch it. Of course, I didn't finish everything today, but I started, and that's more than enough. I'll keep showing up for this little dream, one step at a time. And little by little, I'll get there. For now, that's what I did this last week. I hope you're as excited as I am for this little progress update. I will see you next time. Yep, mata!